If hand-cut dovetails are one of your woodworking goals, let me introduce you to the Dovetail Kit that we've put together with an add-on for doing half blinds. First of all, look at the joint. These are 2 samples from students. This is the first ever dovetail, and we teach them to put it together right from the saw. That means no pairing. This one is in a piece of aspen and walnut. Now, in order to do joints like that, it certainly increases your ability if you have the right tools. Why do I say that? Because if your dovetail saw will make a perfectly straight cut, regardless of the angle, that leaves a flat surface. And if you've got a straight cut on one piece and a straight cut on the other piece, those 2 flat surfaces go together and you end up with a nice gap-free joint. So this is our Dovetail Kit that we've put together primarily for doing through dovetails. Let me explain. First of all is our Dovetail Saw. We have a fret saw. We have 2 IBC chisels, 1/4 1/2. You can add more, but this will get you by. A nice mallet. Now our new dovetail marking knife with the sawtooth blade. This is critical to the process. This improves your chance of success tremendously. We include 2 marking gauges because part of the process with this sawtooth blade is measuring the thickness of the saw kerf, and we use 1 marking gauge to do that, the other one for the layout. That way you're not having to switch back and forth. A 6-inch combination square for checking to make short square, your dovetail marker for laying it out, and of course your dividers for our Allen Peters method of laying out the dovetails. We also include our Dovetail Trainer, which helps you master those angles so that you can get that perfect joint. And I'm not going to remember all of this, so we kick in the video that we recently did showing this process. This is primarily for through dovetails. If you want to do half blinds, these are the dovetails that you typically find at the front of a drawer. The whole joint is not seen from the front, only from the side. We include our half blind dovetail chisel. This is critical for getting in there and cleaning in those sockets that are so hard to get at, and our Kerf X10. And this tool allows you to finish the joint or finish the cut that you cannot do with the dovetail saw because you're restricted in being able to saw on the pin portion from here down to here. That leaves you a whole half of it that you have to either carve out or you use your Kerf X10 to finish the cut. Really incredible the way that it works. And we also have our new dovetail marker. This is our drawer dovetail marker. And the reason we have that is on the back side of your drawer, there's going to be 2 sides of 2 pins that are straight or perpendicular as opposed to being angled. And that's where we use that side of that new dovetail marker. Both kits are available on our site. Good luck with your dovetails.